Hello everybody, I'm making a chess streaming. I'm gonna play a classical game. So you play e4, I play c5, and I'm very interested in playing this game. So he plays the typical bishop c4, I play e6. So let's calculate. I have knight f3, bishop a a2, knight c6, bishop a2. So I think that's a good move. That's in the opening, I don't need to calculate that much. Okay, so he's strengthening the pawn structure, he's strengthening it. So I have options like d5, knight f6. What works best? If I play knight f6, he may push e5. Knight, I don't have knight g4 after that. So what's the point of pushing that pawn? He pushes e5, knight takes e5, so he can't push to e5 after I go knight f6. So that's why I love classical games, because the accuracy is very accurate. I like it very much. So right now I'm in a position in the opening game. I must make a plan. Remember, a poor plan is better than no plan. So what do I have? Knight d4. Knight d4 here. I like to calculate in my mind. Like, I will not visualize it with my cursor. I'd like to calculate without making like these horrible lines. So I don't have b5. b5, bishop takes b5, knight d4. What's the point? He returns back to c4. So now b4 is not a big move. I have d5. Yeah, d5, bishop d5, bishop d5. D takes an e5. D takes an e5. Queen takes d1. King takes d1. I must think deeply, taking that time to think, to make a plan. Knight f6, e5, knight takes e5. So knight f6 could be a good move, could be promising. Bishop e7, e5, there's no e5. So bishop e7, I want to castle king side. d5 makes it vulnerable for bishop e5, pinning the knight, and the knight cannot move, and threatening to double up my pawns. I don't want that to happen to me. Knight e5. Think about knight e5, bishop a2. So yeah, I might think about knight e5 or knight a5. Knight a5. But they say there's a rule that moving one piece twice in the opening is considered a blunder in the opening. So since I'm in the opening stage right now, I'm gonna just develop my pieces and control the center as much as I can, making possible quick castles so that I could activate my two rooks, making them connected. So what's the plan? Knight e5. I said I'm not gonna move one piece twice in the opening, so I don't want to do this mistake. So I think knight f6 works. So why does it work? What's the plan? Before I play the move, I should calculate how am I gonna define my Plan knight f6. There's no e5. Is there f4? After I play knight f6, is there f4? Is there f4 ideas? So knight f6. What if knight f3? Um, so I'm making up my mind. If I go d5, 6 is there f5 preferring e5, preventing knight e5? There is this room for the knight to d4. This knight is dangerous. So knight f6, I think. That's the open stage. I'm gonna go knight f6. Okay, knight to c3. Well, what do I want from this position? He has chances of bishop f4, developing the bishop, knight to b5, and guarding, threatening this square. So if I push, he has bishop b5, bishop b5 threats the knight e6. So I want to develop my pieces. I'm gonna go d6 now. He develops the knight on f3. Um, okay, he might as well go bishop f4. I don't want to play e5 because it weakens the square d5. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do in this position? I have to calculate, plan, make a plan. So the clock is ticking. Now I have to make a plan right now. What's the plan? I want to castle. I want to aggressively push pawns on this side. H5, go h5. Is this a gambit? No. H5. I don't know. He plays g4. Man, I don't know what to do actually in this position. But I will keep developing my pieces. But I want to calculate after the development what he's gonna play. What am I gonna play? Is there any tactical attack behind my moves? So I have to make a plan after I play bishop e7. What if he plays g5, bishop g5? So I want to prevent the bishop g5 penetration. At this point, I don't want even this knight g5. But wait a second, he's never gonna play knight g5. It's h5. I'm winning a tempo. I'm developing my position, and he returns back. to f3. So there is no meaning behind knight to g5 at this point. So knight e5, knight d4, um, bishop d7, if I play bishop d7, I don't want bishop d5, that would be very annoying. That knight, that push, that's really dangerous. So I want to calculate bishop g5. What am I going to play? I'm going to play this move, it's going to castle. And what's the plan? There must be a plan. Push the pawn, protect it 4 times, 3 times. So I'm not gonna push the pawn before I just develop my position, so I'm gonna go h6, bishop e7, then castle, then push the pawn. And if I push the pawn, that bishop, if it goes b5, that would not be a pin, and the knight would still be free. And I could develop my queen to b6. Here tends back to the bishop. I go bishop e7, keeping development. Bishop e2. He's scared. Um, then I should make a plan. Now, d5 makes room for this knight to jump on e5. No, so there's a knight here. And the bishop pin ideas are not available now, so I think this push could be annoying, but after this bishop could just advance this pawn to e5. I don't know. My clock is ticking. I'm now 18 minutes are remaining from my time, so there must be a plan. Okay, so what about aggressive plans? I love aggressive plans. I adore aggressive lines, and I should not waste my time, my development. So I don't want to do this to my white bishop. If I go knight to e5, knight takes, pawn takes, and I have doubled up pawns, and this bishop is not playing in the game. I don't think that this is a good idea either because it allows knight e5. So I'm thinking uh, g5, g4, knight h4. No, I should think. So I think castling is a good idea. So let's just play safe and castle. After I castle, these his plans. Is he planning to go g4? No. So castle, he might go aggressively. I have knight g4 if he goes h4. So what if he goes h3 after I castle? Castle on h3. Um, I don't know what to do actually. And if he goes here, I'm gonna make my rook here. Should I change the whole plan? Should I bring my bishop here and then my queen to c7? Push the pawn. This bishop is not playing. Yeah, this bishop is not playing actually. If I go b6, I want to go bishop b7. If I go b6, what's the dangerous move? play this, or we might go queen, or it's queen, face rook, then bishop e7. Passes the pawn and take it. Takes, takes, takes. So now the danger is move then e5. So I want to strengthen my e5. So I want to go queen c7. What if it goes knight to b5, queen b8, strengthening the e5 square. I want to strengthen this square actually. Okay, so go queen c7 first. Queen c7 or I'm gonna go queen c7. Knight b5, queen c8, queen b8, knight b5. Okay, he's rerouting the knight. Okay. What if I push that pawn, making this bishop strong actually? I think to open for the diagonal of my bishop. So no, let's be slow. I want to kill him slowly. Kill him slowly. I know how to kill him. I definitely know I'll kill this guy. I want to target that pawn. Wait a second, you can still play knight. You can go bishop f4. If I want to prevent bishop f4, I could go e5, opening the diagonal of my bishop. So let's do it. Open the diagonal for this bishop, but at the same time I open his sacrifices. This light squared bishop. Okay. So right now let us think. Let's think about what's the second move. What's the next move? So if I sack the bishop on h3, it's not very attractive for me. Going knight g4, sacrificing the knight. So I have a very strong square knight d4. Trading the bishop would be a messy idea. So what's the plan? What's the next plan? I don't want to trade any pieces. If you notice right now, there is no single piece being exchanged. All the pieces are still playing in the attack. So if I want to be ambitious, I'm gonna go bishop e7, go queen c8. I'm gonna make some pressure on this pawn. Okay, goes c4. Very bad move. So let's think about it. Queen c8. I want to take this one, but he might defend with queen h2, king h2. So if I go queen c8, king h2, I don't have any these ideas anymore. They sacrifice anymore. So I might castle long if I so if I think this bishop is not playing, I think this bishop is playing, castling long would make me lose this pawn. But is there any counter attack which would really put him in a trap position? So if I make rook g8 wanting to support the push, g5 wanting to support that push, g5 there's no knight h4. Actually I wanna train my brain to think in terms of a classic game. So this is no bullshit. This is a very serious chess. I'm a very serious man actually. So I wanna hurt him badly. g5. There's no bishop takes g5. Knight takes g5. I'm crazy. I'm gonna go g5. Push d4. Put my knight on h5. If he's crazy enough, he's gonna sack. Uh, okay, he attacks now, and I think he's scared. So I go now queen c8. Take on h3. Look at his time. Look at my time. He only spent 3 minutes. I spent 20 minutes. More than 20 minutes. Okay, and he has walls. Actually, he has this uh, knight jump to h5, annoying my knight. So if I wanna sacrifice, let's think about it. But I only have 9 minutes. I don't have much time left, but I will just spend like 2 minutes thinking about the next move and the next variation, even the next 5 moves if possible. Okay, so what if I keep pushing? What if I keep pushing the pawns? keep pushing. But if I kept pushing these pawns, sacrifice. Okay, once my knight. Will I sacrifice more? Should I just take on g2? Takes my knight. It takes my bishop. No, no. So I just took a pawn, and now I can only go bishop back here. But he has the fork. What an has the fork is this? Then move the king to f8. Takes. Takes with the knight. Queen 6. Oh dear. I don't want that. So I want to castle. My queen is trapped. I'm gonna go bishop d8. In case he plays knight g7. I still have some escape squares with king. Then trap the knight. So I return back to d7. I only have 6 minutes on the clock. I have to speed up my moves. I have an extra pawn, and that's um, I'm gonna consider the game as a rapid game from now on. It's making me having a better position. But he played a good move, and I simply um, escape away with the king. Wait a second. Let's go attack him. So he returns back. Um, g8. Okay, takes the knight. Okay, I have to play fast. I don't have much time now, so I'll go for h5, g4. Wait a second. g4 before I play g4. My positions. It's very bad. Okay, just wait to open up some space. Takes with the knight, take with the bishop. Takes with the pawn, he attacks my bishop. So, go queen to e, killing him slowly. Queen to e6, king e7, rook f8, rook h8. That's an interesting game actually. I like to play such games, and I'm really thrilled to see the analysis. Okay, king e7. At least I have a plan now. At least I have a plan now. So he might go queen to f3. I have rook g6, then rook h6, h8. Okay. Waiting here. Okay. I think he made a big mistake now. This king is suffering. My pieces are not um, okay. Okay. Double the rooks. I fought my ass off this game. Okay. Take this bishop. Very calm. I'm very calm. Okay. That's a very good move actually. But think about this one. Yeah. I'll take that pawn. I take another pawn. Running by the queen. Then I want to follow that with knight d5. And I want to make him suffer. Okay, I don't know what the hell is this one, but I have this one at the tempo. Okay, check. Mm, okay. Okay, so what if I give him this check? This check. Takes with the kick out. Yeah, GG. Good game. It takes. Can I go here? Can I take the queen at least? Then check. Resign. And I killed him this game. Let's request computer analysis. So actually I played with a very bad accuracy. Okay. Here are the mistakes. Score the good moves. Okay. Played that move. That sacrifice was a blunder. And he blundered back. And I returned back with the bishop. Go queen f8, all best moves. Okay. Put it in the center. Close that. Okay. Position we have the advantage. Check. Okay. Just go back. Take another pawn. To the rook, I went with the knight. And yeah, actually, what the hell did I do? He played this move, he left his bishop, right? He should have captured the bishop. He goes back and I take the queen. So unfortunately, he made another mistake. I made another mistake. I take here, goes with the take the queen. Taking the queen was a mistake. Good luck. Okay, that was a good game. Thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to subscribe and like, and let me know in the comments which kind of games you'd like me to demonstrate for you.